Alright, welcome back to another stream. I'm going to be continuing Genshin Impact 6.3 or Luna 4 Archon quest, continuing on from yesterday, even though yesterday I only got like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes done because of connection issues that I figured, yeah, I should probably just not try for the rest of the night because I have no idea how long it's going to be. But, well, hopefully today will be a better story compared to last night. So let's continue with this. We left off, we switched back to Columbina's point of view, where she was experiencing her memories again or something. Oh no. Internet? Oh, there was a hiccup. Alright. Welcome home, goddess. Oh, here's a genuine article. Alice is right. This moon pro night was worth watching after all. Oh, yes, that was the fortune-telling stall run by Bartleth from the Hexen Oracle. Please, draw the Lunar Arcana. This represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole. My destiny. I believe the card I drew was the moon. Now that I think about it, Barbalith's divination was absolutely right. Yeah, it's almost time to draw the last card, the one that represents the future. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? Eh? What? Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner. What's going on? Did that card leave the deck because of my influence? Whoa. Wait. So, is this... What's it called? No. If this is what's actually going on here, did that card leave the deck because of my influence? So, she went back in time to do something that caused her to go down this route. Well, and then... This is the friggin' bootstrap paradox, right? Right, like Cyrene. I'm not friggin' calling her Cyrene. Like Cyrene from Hongha, right? In order for this to have happened, like, I don't know. Is it really the exact same sort of principle? Frick, I don't know. I mean, paradoxes are... Time paradoxes are always a little bit weird, but, maybe it's like that. All I did was try to touch it, and then... Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the barrier? Or is it possible that there's more to the space than my memories alone? This card is death. I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this the wind? No, it's gravity. It's pulling me outwards. Sideways gravity, Fujitora? No, Volt. I'm here. Huh. Oh. Do I see this or no? Because I didn't see that just right there. Loading screen again. No, come on. It's dropping frames again. Dude. Come on, Xfinity. What is wrong with you? I restarted my computer, I restarted my internet. It's another day. Hello? Okay. I think it's back. Paimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we're so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. Volt is trapped and we all feel responsible for it. Don't say that. Paimon's not a little kid. You didn't leave him behind on purpose. There was nothing you could do. But... He's all alone in there. What if something happens to him? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is he gonna die? Is Arlecchino gonna... I actually don't know what Arlecchino would say here. Because I think Arlecchino deep down inside is she is compassionate, but she's just kind of in a profession that or in a position that doesn't really always allow that sort of sentiment, I guess. Oh, great. Connection's going stupid again. I don't think it's because I'm using up all the bandwidth. Like, I haven't changed my stream settings in a while, so I don't know, just yesterday and today is going weird. Like, I can try reducing the bitrate a little bit, but like, that shouldn't be the issue. Like, I really don't think I'm using up all the bandwidth. Because like I said before, it's worked fine before. And it keeps disconnecting. It keeps going down way below. Okay, is it back? I dropped down stream output from 6,000 to 5,500 kilobits per second. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. We barely spent any time apart since we met. Is he gonna die? We must find a way to rescue him. We were all involved in the operation where he was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. The Tori's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology. We also know that through his contact with the Phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Let me check something. What bit rate are my recordings usually at? My stream recordings and such. No, it doesn't even reach 6,000 on this. Yeah, I guess maybe lowering the bitrate was a good idea. Using this knowledge, she then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. And dropped frames again. Okay. Unlike Colombina, the Tori is not being rejected by Tevat, and even with 2 of the 3 moon mirrors, his power far exceeds all of ours combined. Once his 3rd moon mirror is complete, the Tori will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Tevat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp. Does that mean? I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity, not even from the Tori. And unfortunately, his sanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match. This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for. The 3 moons authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that kind of power. Trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodkai is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain what is happening inside. I'm convinced that this is Dottoro's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it. The issue is we have no idea what his intentions are. The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come, but not knowing when. The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes and amongst that as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, his father was murdered by Dottore. Diluc? Is that Diluc? Because, well, it says former knights. Diluc's the only one that I know of that was a knight before, but not anymore. But I don't remember Dottore's dad, Diluc's dad being murdered by Dottore. I thought Diluc's dad was killed from the after effects of using a delusion, which, I mean, Dottore could be responsible for that, but, I mean, it wasn't like when the Shogun just killed Signora, so I don't know. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path. From individuals to incarnations, he does not feel guilt even when he acts against his own people. He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else as beneath them. Right, he views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connections. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue his own interests. We all do, and Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god? For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being disloyal. It's treason of the highest order. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the Three Moons' authority. Even we harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us. Poor Volt. All the people to get caught by. We have to go save him right now, please. We gotta find a way. Yeah, we know. We're trying to figure that out. Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way. I get how you feel, I do, but it's gonna take more than strong emotion to take down an enemy like Dottore. What we need now is more information. Yep. Right, we can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need to confirm Volt's location. I'll find a way. Oh, can you? Are you gonna use Sumerian tech and Sumerian history or whatever? Everyone knows, but she's so scared if anything happens to Volt. If I die, you break and then become Asmodee again. He might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but he's still human. He feels pain and bleeds just like anyone else. I don't think we've heard Paimon like this desperate before. Granted, we haven't been in a situation like this, so yeah. Heh. Then think things through before you stick your neck out, unless you want to lose your head. Right on schedule. Sandrone. Miss Sandrone, you okay? Put the stuff over there and be gentle with it. What'd you figure out? You figure out something? Am I okay? Huh, as you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore's energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gone stuck there. Okay, so some energy field is swallowing up whatever. Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that, but this time he's gone full psycho. Is Sandrone gonna be shut up? Just gonna say, yep. Just go ahead and cry already. Okay, never mind. Sorry, Paimon's not trying to make a scene. It's just she can't. Oh, Paimon. Let it all out, there's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair, crying can help get it out of your system. You'll feel better for it. Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand. Eh? Sounding a bit like Columbina there, give me your hand. You made a discovery? Colonia, scan. Baymax, scan. You, hand, now. Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady. Bro is such a gentleman. Give me your hand. Oh, I thought you'd never ask. For my hand to dance? Curses. You're next, then you. Ah, she really doesn't want to do this. As Sandrine scans everyone who took part in the battle against the Tori, her face contorts with displeasure. Oh, the Tori, you son of a... He's done something to us. Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse. Huh? How does that work? I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet? Is there a way to figure out its purpose and what might trigger it? My best guess is the Tori created it using the moon goddess's power. 1 second. 1 second. Analyzing. That frigging maniac. So, what twisted game is he playing this time? The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. What does that mean? And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in Nod Cry. He's mocking us. Yep, he loves to toy with people, only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any malicious intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy, as if this is him at his least malicious. I mean, you still have the actual boss battle shown in the trailer. Obviously, that's gonna happen, but, you know, that's gonna be a big moment, the culmination. Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective. What? OBS disconnected again? Hello? Dude! Xfinity, get your crap together, hello? Holy frick. What a despicable person. He has Volt in his grasp. If I may, as unhinged as the Tori may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest. I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods or Volt." Yep, because I'm a dissenter. Skirk is just kind of off somewhere, not for all we know, probably not really going to get involved with stuff, because that was kind of her agreement with Alice, right? To be more of a bystander. But I wonder, and I hope she does actually show more relevance in the story later on. It's like, yeah, I agreed to not interfere with this world's major affairs, but I have to do something, maybe. Some scenario maybe kind of like that. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much as he can about them. Agreed. Volt is Tavot's fourth descender. All Harbingers are aware of this. Since the Tori took such pains to capture Volt, he is unlikely to kill him right away. Okay, but we still have to do that rescue operations. Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with the Tori's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we mustn't leave Nodgrai under any circumstances. My guess is his curse will only trigger if we leave. Someone at the door. Oh, hey Diren, where have you been? We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo's still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me to report back first. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them. He's probably trying to swallow Nodcry whole. His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tavot will be in trouble, not just Nodcry. The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time. Do we think she's truly gone for good? She entered the space beyond the moon gate. Knowing what became of Rira and Olympus, I'm sorry, but I fear the odds aren't good. Don't make her ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak, just so she can annoy me. She isn't dead. Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are 2 comrades short on the eve of a decisive battle. We need to find out Volt's location, but there is also other work to be done. Agreed. Whatever Dottore planning, we have to get the local populace, some say. So, as well as the rescue mission, we have to organize a mass evacuation at the same time. It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Dodkai's inhabitants. Can anyone handle that? Snezhnaya is one option. I'll see what I can do. Nations. Varka is the Grandmaster, so he's gonna see what he can do. This would be so much easier if Vol was here. No, stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to Volt. Maybe it'll come in handy. Either way, that's what Volt would do if he was here. Loading screen again. Back to Columbina's point of view. Back in this area again, out of the memories. Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back, is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, I think I influenced reality. Was it just coincidence? Or... Okay, yeah, so let me try and think. That was like a bootstrap paradox, right? Sort of? It's like you have something go back, like you experiencing, and then somewhere down the line you have to go back in time to do something that causes your old self to make that decision or something in the first place. But then so it makes a sort of loop, but then the whole paradox is, how does that is it like, how does that first instance come to be in the first place, or something like that? I don't know, but this does sound kind of at least similar to Cyrene's situation in Honkai Star Rail, where she needed to go back in the past to fill in the plot holes, so to speak, like the not like writing plot holes, but like literally the plot holes in the simulation, in Legacy Simulation, sort of. Yeah, brain is not braining, sorry. If only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moonfire Night, maybe we could have stopped Dottore. I feel so heavy. Does entering that space consume a lot of energy? Well, even so, I have to keep moving forward. Back to emptiness and silence again. I should try and find my way back inside that memory. What is it? It's moonlight, I guess. Watery moonlight. The weapon is quite pretty as well. Yeah, I saw a video where it's like, this is kind of, her animations are kind of similar to that that one cost echo from Withering Waves. I don't remember what that echo is called, but it's like, yeah, it's there. It's kind of funny. It's kind of cute. entrance from last time isn't showing up. What am I missing? Do you have an idle animation if here right now? Oh, I'm at 270 ping, what the heck? I'm at 822 ping, what the heck? Ah, here we go again. Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. Hold the channel. What? Oh, what the heck? I have to do this for all of them? Okay. It worked. I'm gathering my memories. Hopefully I can stay a bit longer this time. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Well, this doesn't look like Moonfair Night. It's me collecting a commission. Or finishing a commission and getting my stuff. Extra, extra! Get the latest Astra Express here! I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. Well, we did see Traveler go in, so maybe it's Traveler's memories too. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moonfair Night ended? Did the tourist plan not affect the town, or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons Authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else. Now okay, I was trying to think the whole affecting the world, this seems kind of familiar in a way. Of course there's the thing in Honkai Star Rail, but also Interstellar, when Cooper is when Cooper's in the Tesseract, right? So he goes into Tesseract to and then figures out how to and then he's able to sort of manipulate gravity in tiny areas to send data through the watch's hands to Murph. And then that changes, I guess, like the future. So he's ejected from the Tesseract because Murph figured out all the information she needed to do the mass exodus from Earth. And then so he's ejected from the Tesseract and awakens somehow in a different future. Spoilers for Interstellar, by the way, but it's like a, what, 2014 film? Even then, I haven't actually watched a full movie. Wait, that voice? Paimon? The most important thing right now is to find that mage. This is when we're looking for her after she disappeared, right? Emma Volt and Mr. Varka are here too. Thank you, Xfinity. You know what, I'm gonna take this moment to have some water, I guess. Wonderful. Here we're back. Should I try lowering the stream bitrate even more? I mean, the recording usually goes between 4,000 and 5,000, so I can reduce stream quality a bit more. I'll reduce it to 52,000 or 5,200. I better go pay the Fatuia visit. Oh. Wait. Is this when she influences me to take a look back? It is. Wait. Back when she had disappeared and we were looking for her, initially we thought that her disappearing self passing through me is what gives me some sort of feeling, but really it's her future self kind of going back, affecting the past. Okay, full circle, kind of, for this little bit. Colombina, I made contact. It's me, Colombina. It's only a feeling, though. Well. Let's go, there's no time to be spacing out. Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. Yup, it's that time when you were disappearing. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there thinking that no one would ever find me again. It was only then when he called my name that I decided to follow them. But did he turn around because he sensed my touch just now? Is it really possible from in here I can change the past? If I keep following them, maybe, huh? Ah, so we have two Colombinas following. It's like gravity again. She's getting ejected. Every time she affects the past, she gets ejected. Okay, so what other times then were there? Can't think of any off the top of my head. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back. It's as if it's trying to stop me from leaving. I'm getting weaker and weaker. I just have to try another approach next time. Come on, Colombina, keep going. You have to tell everyone what happened. Alright, back to whose point of view? Oh. My point of view. Suddenly I've been plunged into darkness, alone. I feel strange, as if something has grabbed hold of me. Is the Tori now powerful enough to interfere with space itself? I mean, yeah, he literally yoinked you somewhere and he teleported out. I mean, that is a manipulation of space. And time, I guess. Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Did he have this device before? This is a thing in his boss form, right? I don't remember him having this in the cutscenes, or in these dialogue scenes, though. Hello there, Volt. Oh wait, is that literally the 3 moons? 1, 2, and 3? He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him? Oh, so you noticed. This is a completed trilune, 2 primordial moon mirrors, and 1 artificial specimen. Very good. Good. Maintain that reverence. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless, as always. Xfinity. Dude. What is it? What is up with my connection yesterday and today? I really don't think it's anything like on my end, anything that I can control, since like when I was streaming Hightail last week, it was fine, and most of the previous streams have been fine. I know this did happen like one of the other nights some time ago. Courage is the sign of a true hero, and impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures are far more timid by comparison. 3 moon mirrors? Does that mean the artificial one is now complete too? Well, Spot. Dude, is this guy reading my mind or what? Or is he just predicting, like, based on, like... Maybe it's just because dialogue, but, like, I didn't outwardly react much. I looked. And he's like, well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part. Oh, excuse me. Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind? Here we go again. I don't understand what is going on. Xfinity, why are you so garbage? Okay. Is it back? I think so. Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind? I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence of all that you see before you. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it's the Elysium everyone dreams of. All available data indicates that your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste. Here we go again. I am so sorry. Okay. False beauty is deceitful, lies are to no one's taste. I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high, or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior, a dream or reality? That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions. As I suspected, you have yet to understand all of this for what it really is. What do you want from me? You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you here is because I want something from you? If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god. I'm delighted that you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always, away slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you. You always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow. Quite a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subjects. But you misunderstand. We're not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well. What makes you so sure? Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think that we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit they have provided some benefit to you. I mean, isn't the friendship the benefit in a lot of cases? The friendship itself is like the benefit, I guess. I don't know. Is that circular reasoning? Morality, upside down. Ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships, but once you break free from these ethical frameworks, you'll see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk to you about. Is he gonna give me info on how to find Lumine? We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now, but for what exactly? He has the authority of all three moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate for now. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the three moons cannot provide? Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing. Gaining Colombina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat, but the moon marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her, for this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tavad. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but there were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Tavad. I, on the other hand, you may view me as a thief, but I have overcome that limitation. So, what is it that the three moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want? You think the three moons can help me get Lumine back? I think there was some theory that abyssal stuff in Genshin is just manifestation of quantum or sea of quantum or something from Honkai Impact. I don't know. I don't make deals with lying psychopaths. That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect in which my personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lester Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me, for example. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these trivial affairs. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor. Yeah. You definitely really did really need that 500 billion. Are you really working like 500 million times harder than the average person? Sure, under your leadership, you may cause whatever company to grow, but I think that's kind of disproportionate. You know, just a smidgen. And when you make poor decisions, you should be the one taking responsibility, not the people you're laying off because of that. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests, but relations between humans and gods are different, and ours is even more unique. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons, and you are no ordinary person to begin with. To the highest heights? Really? Can you fight Sertologi now? Can you fight Rhine-daughter? Who else? Sertologi, Rhine-daughter, Vetterfolnir, I mean, Rira, sure. Who's the last one? Oh my goodness, I can't remember. Allow me to show you the world, Descender. Follow the doctor. No. No. I am leaving. How far can I go, actually? Oh, I can go pretty far. Never mind. Gotta run all the way back. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions. At least I can walk on water without Shirina. Or Kokomi. To stand. Walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why you were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? I mean, we're just making do with what the physical organisms that we have, physical organs and extremities that we have. If you want to use technology to allow you to fly, nothing's stopping you. There was no intrinsic law saying that you cannot fly. It's just that physically, we cannot do so without aid. Am I just going higher and higher? Oh, yeah. Someone of your talent and experience must surely know the four great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space. Yep. Nibirius, Renova, Istaroth, and Asmodee. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it, but they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? Limits of the body can be rejected. Doctor uses 3 powers to what? What is this? What if I don't want to use the doctor's stuff? I'm using Geo Traveler because I was going to do that fall damage trick with in Stygian. I forgot what it's called, Stygian whatever, but then I just never did. I guess I'll use the doctor stuff just to speed this up. What about this one though? Bro! What are you doing? Peak enemy AI. Okay, well, I guess I will. The Wanderer and his shadow. How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Oh, now I'm actually flying through there. Only by discarding our useless primitive vibes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trillium. Yeah, I mean, yeah, those 4 powers are only there because of the heavenly principles. They're the sustainers, kind of. Through it, I've glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature is suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. As I was saying, yeah, those 4 came as a result of the heavenly principles, but the 3 moons were there before, right? Along with the primordial dragons, Nouvelet, although not Nouvelet himself, but since he was around since at least 500 years ago, maybe, but I don't think Nouvelet was like original Hydra Sovereign. But we've got what is it, Apep, and I don't remember the other ones. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive tirelessly to push the boundaries of progress. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. I felt a great affinity with his perspective. I've never been afraid to step up and play the role of the villain. Bone Druid? Okay, but I don't know. Would Bone Druid be considered selfish though, the way that the Torah is? Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity, and so the majority of creatures are too timid to follow my lead. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile. As you can now see, I can offer you something new, something unique, precisely because I'm a villain. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if we could give you the life you dream of? Would I destroy this world to reunite with Lumine? I mean, in the past, there was a scene where it's like, it was in Inazuma, wasn't it? Where I was being asked to help fight the Vision Hunter Cree, but I'm just like, dude, I just want to reunite with Lumine. But then over time, I've just gotten more involved with Tevat's affairs, right? And like that little bit wasn't Inazuma, but we did end up helping to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. We helped solve that issue in Sumeru, and we helped solve the crisis in Fontaine and in Natlan. It's like, although I guess in those areas, there wasn't so much like as much with the whole finding the sibling bit, but then here in Nodcry, well, actually no, we didn't actually see Lumine in Nodcry. That was Reaver's like power disguise or something. I don't know. After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile and feeble things, utterly tedious. I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless tribulations in pursuit of their goal. I'm sure many people have told you that you're different. Because I'm a descender? Exactly. Very clever. But what has that got to do with you? I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher must act as I do if they're to understand and speak of the truth. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Tevat beyond a point. You want to break the boundaries? Break the false sky? You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal, and all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world. You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone. What? Is it because of the money? Is it the money that child gave us from the bank? Is like his funds are actually from Pantalone? Then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on, and this cycle continues with no end in sight. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in the same loop every day, day after day. We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I'm engaged in every step of my journey. How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me. Think of all the novel things I managed to create, like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique as a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable. Take that back, she's gone because of your actions. Ah, I don't think Travelers ever sounded so angry. I didn't say that to anger you, though. Admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Colomina can do for you, I can do better. I don't think this guy understands how friendships work. Claim is at mutual benefit, which is not technically not wrong, but it's not like you become friends with something so you can explicitly get something other than the friendship, I guess, if that makes sense. That might sound a little circular actually, but it's like you shouldn't be friends with someone just so you can get, like, I don't know, presents or something. The benefit that you get is, you know, just like kind of what defines the friendship itself. You can talk to each other, you can enjoy each other's presence, you can do things together, that sort of thing. If I don't like you, then yeah, I don't care. I don't want that because I don't like you. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your sister walked and seek answers from her at the end of that journey, don't you? Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about her. Perhaps not, but that doesn't mean I can't help. You could find your sister right now, bring her before you, and make her give you the answers you seek. But then that's, at the same time, it's like, although I'd want that, that's just forcing her. It wouldn't reconcile anything. Would it? Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us. Oh, no, this is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Triune. But it seems you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Is he gonna say something along the lines of, it's not just the destination, the journey also matters? I don't know what the actual saying is, but is that, and didn't Lumine also say something about like, wasn't she also pushing us to go through the world first before like finally reaching her? Do you truly desire this journey, or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and energy you've spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Is this really what you want? Or has your hand been forced by the promise of that final answer? Yes, you have made many friends, but do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what it yearns for? What you want is not friends, it is family. But do they know this? I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I'll bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end. This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me, but at the same time he's stating some very human truths. Of course he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, and endless quest for answers. Frames dropped again. I will have some water. Alright. I want to see her. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss her. How much I want to be reunited with her. Wherever you are right now, do you miss me too? Different point of view. Alright everyone, our next mission is clear. Hey, Dory's here, and Abeda's back too. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation. The residents of Nodcry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lama, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida. Agreed. We'll reach out to Nalan and Shneznaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Shneznaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I'll ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostman Signs will escort them to Nalan. The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium secrets. I'll send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehuda, you should help Lama. This is too big a task for one person. My wish has come true. You're willing to lend me your most capable employee for the day. Well, good for you. If all this only takes a day, of course, if it takes any longer, I'll be charging a fee. Boss, wait, don't I get a say in this? Oh, I'm sorry. Something to add, Yehuda? Well, one's more important to me than you, boss. Remember how Lemma healed your eyes after that big battle? I think that's worth at least 2 or 3 days work for the Frostburn science. Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest, or do you simply devalue your own labor? Are you sure you don't want to come with us? We'll see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents. Sandro insists that Columbina is still alive, and we have a traveler to rescue. There's much to be done. But boss, I'm just worried that... Well, enough for her. I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete. What makes you think I'd need you to do that? I'll need it, and considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present. That's quite enough. Just focus on your work first. I bet we're in for an uphill battle here, but I can help out too. Inefa and I are gonna help Nashatan's residents carry their stuff. Robot, with super strength. Loading schedule will store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the people to Notland. Understood. I'll execute this to the best of my abilities. Great stuff. Thank you, ladies. I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I'll persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no civilians get left behind. What is it? Who is it? Aluga? The upcoming 4-star Lightkeeper? As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru. Are you gonna do anything to help, though? I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in Nodkai. Sure. That is true. Roger that, someone should inform Monsat too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think you fly faster than any of us can run. Where's the flying in your kit, bro? As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived. I'll see about getting it waived. Really? Mission accepted, sir. I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sanjon with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like me to explore. She recognizes your expertise then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration. Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of machines. I believe she has been investigating some Vontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the Experimental Design Bureau. She's sorting through everything in her room as we speak. I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear, but if you know anything about him, he's likely investigating on his own. Who? Scaramouche! Right. Paimon's been very quiet today, but I know how close she and Volt are with the Notlandese. She should come with us to the border. Okay, Paimon will do her best. Make sure to heed Sandron's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstance should anyone cross national borders. Remain within Nodcry. Wait, what? Anyone who is at the Experimental Design Bureau. So that's gonna not be Varka then. Wait, how are we gonna contact people while staying in Nodcry then? Yehoda didn't go with us, so she can go. Varka stayed behind, so he can also go. Durin, Albedo, Inefa, Aino. That aside, personally, I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim, sure, but who knows how it'll play out. Same goes for rescuing Volt. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather intel on them, Miss Meffer. Ah, wonderful. You're all here. Hi, Nicole. That voice again. Nicole? Hello. Just waltzing on in. Oh, that was loud and came out of nowhere. So mysterious. You're a machine. Can you also get can you also hear telepathy stuff? Sorry, that's the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept my apology. Anyway, time is short. I'll cut to the chase. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of, except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all as a matter of urgency. Every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. That doesn't mean every Hexen Circle member. So, is Rhine-Daughter gonna be there? Who else is there? Barbalith, I don't remember all the other ones. There's Alice, Barbalith, Rhine-Daughter, Nicole. Anya is Dej. I think there was one more, right? There was P, I think. Letter P. I don't remember. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone stays connected." Oh, everyone gets a Dota phone thing. Huh? Is this a Dota communication device? Scanning unknown device. Analyzing unknown device. Conclusion: cute. Okay. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it. This is no ordinary Dota communication device. It's my very own special modified version. Specifically... sorry, almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves. Will allow us to communicate over long distances with Modpie. No more worrying about shuttling messages back and forth. Yes! We get cell phones! What astounding technology. Am I right in assuming that it relies on your personal abilities to function, Miss Nicole? Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. I'd love to brag too. All about how it works, but no, next time. Anyway, I'll be right with you all, serving as a communication hub. It's a cell phone and you're a cell phone tower. It's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch, and I'll be sending you my blessings. Wait. Are those like the energy fields? Hold on. I need to check the map. Contact the Lightkeepers. Okay. So it is... Wait, that's like Zenless Zone 0, actually. Can I actually... Oh no, I'm restricted to this little area right now. Oh, hey, it unlocked this part of the map for me. Maybe? This is like Zenless Zone 0, but more techy. I don't know. We got the hollows. We got the... none of these are hollows there. We got the Levnian hollow, we got the Papago hollow, we got the... I don't know. Oh, I do like that sound effect. Hello, Aluga. You look a lot more desaturated than I remember from the trailer. Ah, Sir Flynn's perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You're most considerate, Master Luga, but in fact I know you have been sitting here for quite some time. If you saw me, why didn't you say something? I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching? That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master? I don't qualify. I beg to defer. Why should a young man so well versed in social graces as yourself not be worthy of that title? Please, Lord Flynn's, Sir Flynn's, I'm begging you, don't flatter me into complacency like you do with everyone else. You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances told me I love complimenting others. What do you think? I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big heavy ball of hot air that floats away into the sky. In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring good tidings when they come back down to Earth. Is the situation that bad? Yep, it's pretty bad. You just held a strategy meeting? Let me fill you in. Alright. Ice cream? In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions of Nodcry for civilians to evacuate. I only hope we have enough personnel. We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help, and we can call anyone out on patrol to help focus on this instead. Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget, once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either Shnesnaya or Notland as well. Clint? If you've got something to say, Master Lugo, why not guess what I'm thinking right now? You mentioned that you have something else to deal with later. How difficult is it going to be? I doubt it'll be easy. I know you're a lightkeeper and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis, but I have a feeling that you'll be walking into grave danger. Also, what's with this strap hanging here? Not like this, but the part that's hanging. However bad things have gone in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before, but from the sounds of it, you don't intend to come with us. I can't. He can't. He's cursed. So anyway, I cursed her. Anyway, so then I cursed her. I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business, but whatever it is you're intending, you don't have to go through it with it, you know. I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside Nodcry. As such, I cannot leave. I have to act, if for no other reason than to fight this curse. What? No, why? Why would anyone want to curse you? There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their own goals. Frankly, Surflands, I am furious. You're making light of what is You're making light of what is an incredibly serious situation. Indeed, I am. And? This dude, this guy. And what? I told you, I'm furious about this. Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen and we just have to deal with them. If you find yourself feeling angry, perhaps start by drinking a big glass of water. Angy. Fine and angry. This isn't defined on like actually angry, this is just fine on angry. I don't know. Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger? I'm devastated. It's not like you can do anything about it, what do you mean? Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime, we'll catch ourselves a few fish, have a little barbecue, play some cards, and bask in the sun. After this is all over, if we make it through. You're gonna need to spell this out. Lean in a little, sense. Oh, is he gonna punch him? He's gonna punch him. He's gonna punch him! Oh my. This doesn't bode well. He's gonna punch him! He's gonna slap him. Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound. They've been debating whether you're even human. Caught. I returned safe and sound from a plane of crisis. When you say people, do you mean other people, or do you just mean you? Fine, I'll be frank. You're not human, are you? Caught in 4K or something. Heavens, no, that's a horrifying thought. Dude, this guy. Dude, now that's dude, this guy's writing is amazing. He's just like, oh, well, that'd be horrible if I wasn't human. I love this guy. Someone's asking me about Arknight stuff. Okay. Yeah, because one of my friends just got into Arknights. Get out of here, dumb bot. No one likes you. Gotta open up Twitch again to get that message out to ban that. Okay. You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once. Once it's all over. The sound plan a little ominous sounding. He doesn't even deny that he's not, that he doesn't even deny anything. He's just saying, wow, that would be horrible if I wasn't human. But I'm not going to say that it's false. Just promise me you'll come back in one piece, alright? Dude, this guy's actually so desaturated. Holy. He's so gray. For you, Master Luga, how could I refuse? Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues. Tell them thank you for all your assistance. Please put safety first as you proceed with the operation. Columbian point of view? Oh, another one. I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. Oh, her jump is also way more floaty than other characters, I think. Can I climb this? I can! Climbing animation? Very short, but... should do it. Into the world of mirror. The last two times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kubaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I needed to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm horrible. Wow. Oh, I can't interact from behind? Are you serious? The bar's empty. Nothing here either. What are you looking for? Hey, Flins. Flins? What are you doing here? Ah, Miss Neffer. What are you doing here? Unless... I just spoke with Aluga about arrangements for the search and he came for a walk nearby. As for you, why would... Huh. It appears we think along similar lines, and neither of us likes to accept things at face value. As well as figuring out how to gather intel on Volt, I wanted to confirm some of my own suspicions. That you're not human? No. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against the Tori, even if we're only looking to rescue Volt. We can't leave anything to chance. You don't think Columbina perished either, do you? Looking for clues of her? I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived, just as you are. What can we really know about a deity like her, anyway? Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night about using... Right! About using moonlight to send messages to us? She would do that, like, through the window or something. Of course, I think that's why we're both here. Where have you checked so far? I've been focusing on the outdoors, anywhere the moonlight shines. I checked most of Nasha Town, but I didn't find anything. I checked the curatorium of secrets and a few rooms where I thought I might find some leads, but no luck here either. The only place I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here. Oh, really? What's your other reason? Thinking face. After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once. Oh goodness, I remember this line, but now I don't even remember who it's referring to. I don't even remember in what situation. I only remember this line. Noises coming from indoors. Huh? Am I imagining things? Noises coming from indoors. Come on, let's see what's going on. Oh. Oh. Oh no, I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. It must have been caused by Kuvaki fluctuation when I entered the space. Don't get kicked out just yet. Although it seems like I'm not about to be pulled away this time. Looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as influencing reality. Anyway, is this the flagship? Volt mentioned that's where he was staying. I only went into the lobby last time, so I've never actually been here before. How does the space work? Yeah, how, like, you can't, so you can, like, kind of interact with stuff, but, like, how exactly are you, like, opening doors in here? How do you get here in the first place? Because, like, well, if we want to get onto that topic, like, what things can you interact with? There's also the floor. It's like, to what degree? You can clearly interact in some degree, but with what and to what degree? If nothing else, I can now be sure that this is not simply memory. He mentioned where his room was. I think it's this one. Oh, but the mystery helper, wherever that was, it's her, isn't it? I guess, kind of. But I just don't remember what scenario that was. The door is closed, but if this is anything like when I disappeared, then... Oh, this is literally going to answer my question. Does she just phase through? Oh. I'm in. Kingdom Paimon here at the moment. The bread is still there. I hope he's okay. I wonder what happened to him after that battle with the turret. Best not to dwell on that for now. I need to try and leave some clues. Please, Volt, I really hope you find this. You're gonna rearrange the bread? Oh, broken vase. Meow. Oh no! Inconveniently placed cat! Just a cat. Nothing else here strikes me as noteworthy. Is she gonna make another noise from inside my room? Didn't you stay here for a couple nights once? Before Rirish showed himself, yes. It's also where Volt and I first met. Did you notice anything unusual during your stay? I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night compared to the graveyard. Other than that, no. Volt and Paimon were the most congenial neighbors. This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here? That's right. Oh, are they gonna see her moving the stuff? I wouldn't usually condone breaking in and entering, but we can make it up to them later. Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall using Kuvaki, just like I said on Moon Prayer Night. Simply open your windows on nights where the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. I'll need to carefully control my strength. What am I writing? I cannot read this. What happens if I could go over? Oh, it just doesn't do it. It just doesn't go. It just doesn't go. Okay. Oh, new area. Have to control it higher. New word. Da-dun, da-dun. I cannot read this. I don't know the Genshin alphabet. Can the others read this? Can the others, like, read Kavaki energy? They should be able to, right? They're literally talking about it, so... Oh, there's a noise outside the door. Is he back? Nope. They are breaking in. Or just opening the door. Please, you have to see these words. Is she gonna get pulled out now? Where did she write it? She said she wrote it on a wall. Well, do you sense anything? Unfortunately, no. This place was our last chance. Did I mention that this thing actually looks a little like... reminds me of Screwlum. Did I mention that before? Not necessarily. We have only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Colombina said she would leave messengers at her friends' dwellings. It's still worth checking where Miss Lama lives and where I live. Let's try and make some time to look into those then. No! No! Look at the wall! Or something. Wait. What are you waiting for? Paimon might have overeaten slightly. What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat a little more than usual. Well, Paimon, it's really you. But why are they talking about a victory feast? Is this talking about, like... Wait, when we fought off Reaver? Wait, why is it showing me and Paimon here? Instead of... What? Is Nefer and Flint, is that like in a different time space? Hold on. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Reaver, so this is your chance to make it up to her, alright? Wait, so this is the night after the battle against Reaver? How did I end up here? That's quite a long time ago now. Wait, time. Music stop? She gonna try and figure out how to communicate with Nefer and Flins? That's it. Every time I've entered reality within the space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection. Yeah, so she is influencing the past. Wait, but then what was with the vase? She knocked over the vase, and then a cat conveniently knocks it over again later? So then when Flins and Nefer entered the room, it wasn't... Colombina wasn't actually in that memory. She's in a past memory of this room or something. And everything I've done to affect reality really did happen in the past. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection, time flows backwards, starting from the moment I fell in? Alright, we're going Tenet. No, I don't remember. No, just kidding. There is some random film that I watched out of just I didn't know what else to watch on a plane flight. I think I might have mentioned this before in a previous stream actually. What is it? Let me look for it. My Tomorrow, Your Yesterday. It's I think it's a Japanese drama where some dude encounters someone whose time is flowing backwards for her. So, like, an older version of her saves her when he's a young kid. Several years later, they are both the same age, but then he finds out the secret and he's like, should I still try and just, develop this relationship even though it's not gonna last? And then years later, the older version of the guy saves the girl who is younger now or something like that from something. It's kind of bittersweet. Not till Moonfire Night. No, it's gonna be even livelier than tonight. No, not long till Moonfire Night. Now it's gonna be even livelier than tonight. Time flows backwards. This is almost certainly going to have some implications on what happened with Reaver and Delindis, right? Although it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damsel. She seems like a really nice person. No, I can't. Even if I make contact, they probably won't understand what's going on. And in any case, I'll likely get pulled away again if I do. Instead, I have to find a way to get them to notice what I've written using the moonlight. Wait, even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moonfire Night. They'd never conceive of that possibility. Yeah, it was only until Moonfire Night that she said that she'll write to us using the moonlight. Is there truly no other way? Don't lose heart, we'll find a way somehow. Huh? What's he referring to again? I don't remember this. You say that, but the frost moon is beyond the false sky. Oh yeah, when we're trying to figure out how to keep her from losing her power or something, right? If we wanted to go visit her, how do we make it through to the other side? Wait, what? I don't remember these lines. Is it just because like I don't remember these things? But I can't think of what I'm referring to here. Of what this is referring to. How do we make it through to the other side? Other side of the false sky, sure, but I already forgot what we were trying to get through the false sky for in this instance. You might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure we'll find a way one day. Right, trying to get her back home, right? I guess. No, we were trying to get the frost moon, but yeah, we were trying to get a frost moon or something so that she could restore her power, right? That's when we kind of brought in Arlecchino to get one of the moons or something. I don't know. Guess someone's got to be the optimist. Oh, sorry. The present, the future. That's right, there are still things I can do. What's your plan? Flins, when you were staying next door, did you ever open the window? Nope. The rooms here are dark and damp, and there's such buildup of dust on the windows that the moonlight can't even get in. I didn't think it was worth the trouble. The moonlight. I think I see where you're going. One moment, I'll see if the owner is available. Gonna clean up the windows? Don't bother. Time is of the essence. You're just gonna break the windows and pay for it back later, right? Oh, she's gonna chuck it? She's gonna chuck it. Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember what I said after Moonfire Night. Wait, yeah. So, if she writes the message here in the past, she hasn't told them to look for the moonlight yet. But then come moonlight, or come Moonfire Night, she tells them, look at the moonlight for messages. And her message that she has sent in the past is already waiting there. Right? I need to write down as much information as I can, and maybe one day. Oh, she's kind of experiencing both? Well, what's up with it? You can't even hold your cup steady. Are you getting tired? Oh, what? No, it's just coinciding with this. A little. Well, you should probably hit the hay then. You've had a really tough couple of days for you. Oh, now I'm gonna have to look back at my past streams to see if this is how it went down. You truly have You helped defeat Riro, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moonfire Night. Wherever you are right now, I'm sure you're still fighting against the injustices of fate. This is all I can leave for them. Oh, I wish I could stay here. But it's time for me to go. I hope to see you again in the next time. You gonna write down all the stuff? And if the opportunity presents itself, I will surely return to your side. Oh, she got the message. That's a lot. Columbina, she's alive. Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too late. Oh no! Because she's writing from the past, herself going through all this and then going backwards in time, she's writing all of the experiences that happened before she went back in time. In the past. I need terminology. She's writing down what happened Moon Prayer Nights, the whole thing about getting kidnapped by the Torre, going into the moon's shadow, and wrote it all down, and then that came into existence well before Moon Prayer Night. Oh, it's all coming together. This is great. I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving forward. It sounds like she found a way to influence the past using Kuvaki. But her future is our past. So these words have been here ever since we defeated the Roshar of Solnari. We just never discovered them. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions like that? Done? Only when I'm in a good mood and at leisure. Done? Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs to the realm of the fact. To the realm of fact. Tenet. What's happened, happened. You can try and move backwards, flow backwards through time to prevent something, but if it's happened while you're going forward through time, flowing backwards through time won't prevent it from happening. It has already happened. What is it? Tenet spoilers, by the way. Robert Pattinson, I don't remember the character's name. In the final battle, there were like 7 instances of him simultaneously, because some versions were him going forwards and some versions were him going backwards. There were like 7 instances of him at one time, I think. Because the battle starts with the shockwave getting getting pulled out of the area of that underground area. But he has to have opened the door. And in that scene where the blue commander says, "We're coming in on the shockwave," he is there at the blue team. So there's already 2 instances of him. And then I would need to look at the whole timeline again to try and pinpoint everything. But there was him who had to have opened the door. There was him driving the car, chasing past the protagonist and Red Commander. Yeah. As a business person, and especially an intel broker, what I do is extrapolate from those facts to try and read the future. An admirable philosophy. It's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others. Who know? I know. Oh, Sandro and Albedo. Find a way to make a breakthrough. We're gonna try and figure out how to deal with these, I guess. It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki, but not like the Kuvaki we're used to. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices only have a limited effect on it. I can see why you've chosen to place your hopes in alchemy instead. Also, I must say, these books are rather profound. My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narzazen Cruz Ordo. I still haven't done that world quest. I should probably do that. I just haven't done world quests in Genshin for a while. Summer incident reports from Petrichor. I also haven't done anything on that tiny little island because I haven't done the world quests. And there's a few test reports for these junk machines. Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered something extremely important. Annoying. What's that? Devout skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3, just as the legends say. Just this how many we are aware of now. Is this saying there's more? But when I checked, again just now, I detected 4 moons. 4 moons beyond the sky? Wait. That was a joke. Kind of when I was asking, it's like, what, is there gonna be more? That was rhetorical. So there's 1 extra. Yes, originally I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's alive. Is it the version of her that's moving backwards, or is it the one, you know, the artificial one that the doctor made? But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Tevat's moons are just like husks. Or just husks. And husks surely wouldn't show up in the scan since they're not alive. Oh, most of the frost moon siblings are dead. Is that it? It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and living moon, how are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess is still alive? Or does this mean that the moon mirrors are equivalent to the moons themselves? She's talking normally. She's not all what, tsundere. She's just speaking like a normal researcher, just pondering stuff. Maybe it's because it's with Albedo. It's certainly possible, in which case the 4th moon you detected may be Dottoro's artificial creation. So he wasn't bluffing, he really built his own moon marrow. I'm so mad right now. It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax. Perhaps try going for a walk or simply take a few deep breaths. Is she gonna get mad at him or actually take his advice to heart? Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time and I need progress. Okay. She's being quite reasonable. She's mad, but she's not lashing out. Cool. Hello? It's gonna be Nephrin Flynn's, right? It's Mr. Flynn's. I really hate that ringing noise. First the 4 Orphans of the North Zen Cruise, then Moon Marrows, now what? Oh, sorry if we were disturbing you. Might I ask what's trolling you? What a gentleman. What do you want? We're busy. Are you still at the Curatorium Secrets? Yeah? Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry. Plus, I'm busy. I would appreciate if you gave me some space. Even though we have crucial intel to share? Fine, I'm listening. Do you intend to share it via the Dota communication device? Ordinarily I would, but this is a unique situation. I think it's best that we discuss it in person. See you at the Curatorium. Alright. 5 minutes later. Alright then, so what's the situation? The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations, but we've decided to fill you in on the most crucial information first. Sandrone, you are right. Columbina is most likely still alive. She really does care for her. That's the best news we've received in a while by a long way. Alright, and now we're giving the details on how we know this, and the clues about the stuff. What she's saying, what happened to her and whatever. Random locations appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? So not dying isn't enough for the moon goddess, huh? She has to show off too? Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows? Miss Sandrone, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good news. Albedo, you didn't have to call her out like that. Bro. Stop being so tsundere or whatever. I'm not! And she's the least of our problems. We're facing a huge crisis. She doesn't have the angry eyebrows. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect and she'll never find a way out. Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? The moment this planet came into being? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space... at which the space she is in was created. But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world, so how can we help her? Also, if she's alive, Rira and Delindus might be too, but as far as we know, neither of them have come back out. That space may not have an exit at all. No, there has to be. How do you make a portal in, and then you can't make it out? You might not be able to make you might not be able to open a portal out from inside, but if you can make a portal in from the outside, theoretically, you can do it again and use that to leave. I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this. Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it here for now, taking notes on everything you said. Will it help with your research? I doubt it's going to help with breaking Dotori's energy fields, but who knows when it might come in handy. Better to have it all written down than try to remember everything when I need it. Alright, I need to get back to my research. Mr. Albedo has made a lot of suggestions that will require my undivided attention. Sure, I'll stay here. I have things to work on. Alright, Flins, what are you going to do? Going to look for more stuff? Paimon, are you there? Oh right, she went with Varka to Notland, didn't she? Good thing we've moved her and Volt's luggage in here. Yeah, because neither of them went to that research center. Speaking of Volt, where could they be? Why is it using they? The game makes a very clear distinction between the male and the female, between Lumine and Aether, and you can't change the gender. Like, you can... I think you can change it in other ways, right? At least I know you'll be able to change it once every 24 hours in Arknight's Enfield. There's a note from Paimon. I'm in here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or Volts, go ahead and help yourself. Paimon won't be mad. Also, Volt, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon misses you a lot, but put your health first, alright? How sweet. Well, since you offered, Paimon, don't mind if I do. This is Volt's and Paimon's luggage. All the items they use day to day are here. It's well organized. I wonder which of them are responsible for that. What do we have here? Among the daily necessities, there's a photo. Green Prayer Night? I don't remember these flavors. The camera captured a special moment that can only occur between people who are close to one another. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. I wonder why this picture was placed outside. Is it because Paimon recently looked at it? There's also a thick adventure handbook in there. A record of Volt's achievements and memories into Vought. This must belong to Volt. Perfect. I'll use this. Is she gonna use this to go through her magic box thing? Hang in there. We'll find you. You moved it to my room? I'm controlling Polonia! What is this? Polonia. Oh, search keyword world formula and bring me all the relevant books. Bro, I walk so slow. Polonia is so slow. Playable Polonia when? Whenever Marionette becomes playable, I guess. Whoa, I am not gonna narrate all that. World record. Keyword, oh, keyword not located. World formula. There, that's one. Keyword formula. Okay. Oh, okay. Can I look through the others? Nope. Wait. These are the people from that story, right? The story, the thing that Sandrone told us about, like the tech genius or engineer genius, whatever, who helped make the mechs. Is it? I don't. Ah, I've got a book. Let's see, this one is Autumn Decree Sermon Dictation Concerning the Apocalypse. What? I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. That's an ancient Remirian technology, wisdom unparalleled. I never imagined what Remirian ideas would be so familiar to the diagram I have named the world formula. This is strong evidence that Remuria was the name of... No, that was Egeria. Oh my goodness. But Remuria... That name rings a bell, but I can't remember from what exactly. Something Fontaine. Human civilization should gradually shed possibilities as it continues to explore and evolve. The end of humankind may well be upon us right now. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. Why does this... Okay, this theory isn't new by any means. It's been out for a while, but what this kind of sounds like, yes, Tivat is a scepter, and someone inside is aware of it. Scepter from Emperor Scepter from Honkai Star Rail, by the way. Variables. Surely that can only mean one thing. Descenders. Got people who are not electrical signals coming in. The Torii likely captured Volt because of his descender status, but the Three Moons Authority comes from the world itself. Why would the Torii need anything beyond that? Where does this variable factor in? The world formula calculates the fate of an entire world. Introducing a variable would therefore give us... That is a very scuffed note-taking setup. There's a word for this. It's setup worked, but there's a word for this. What? Oh my goodness. Whatever. Alright, what am I looking for now? Wait for the next directive. Bronia, search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Find the correct document. No, it's over here now. Dude, why is Polonius so slow? Research notes of Master Ruggiero. I don't recognize that name. You were not located. Chemical marriage? What the heck? Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay. Autumn Nikki, Sermon Dictation. Explications on the chemical marriage. These titles are pretty esoteric. Chemical. Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram. Deconstructing and reversing its effects could generate potential ideas. So it's one of Renee's draft lectures, deconstructing the pathway. I suppose that could lead to a breakthrough. Yeah, this is so long. This guy sure loves showing off his knowledge. Alright, what am I looking for now? Bronia, search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. It's gonna be this one. Never mind. This one. Oh, Remuria was the name of the civilization or something, right? Ah, tree model. Why is she doing her research here though? More space, I guess? When everyone's been evacuated. Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis Ordo are built based on the simple and basic logistical structure of a tree model. Lilia Crucis, guess they were trying to cover up the name of the Narcissan Cruz Ordo? When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, "It seems that there's no going back. Alas, he is only a genius when it comes to machines. In all other things, he is but ordinary." Excuse me? I'm sorry, that's just ridiculous. What kind of book is this? Great Detective Herlock. Yep, Sherlock. Very cool. No hit, Herlock. The Alchemist and the Clockwork Saint? Isn't this a novel? Come on. Still, the author swears that they know Renee well. Whatever, I guess that's not beyond the realms of possibility that Renee would say nonsense like that on occasion. Memory, wishes, souls, and persona. Frankly, this sounds more like occultism, but if Albedo vouches for it, then I suppose there must be some alchemical basis to these techniques. The way Elaine Guillotine saw it, the world is composed of machines. The universe needed machines, and thus his technologies were created. That's why I was born. I don't understand. Is that saying, are you actually like a puppet? Are you actually like some next level clockwork mech? Because like this key, it's very in character with her design, but is it like actually literally a part of her? I don't know. Rene, his full name was Rene de Petrichor, if I recall correctly. Sounds like he and the town must be intricately connected. That place was also the source of most of our information regarding Lemurian civilization. Seems like some of his projects were based on their technology. The cutting of souls and storing them into vessels. Huh? These seemingly unrelated techniques underpinned Rene's research. Assuming that the four orthants correspond to alchemical categories, the chemical marriage model, Elaine would have scoffed at that. He never would have let those theories or parameters anywhere near his mathematical formulas. I'm sorry, a lot of this is going over my head. What was Elaine's view on Rene? I know he mentioned the name, but very rarely. Now I remember, Elaine's old notes are here too, and they mentioned Rene once. Rene seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods has dulled his mind, I should think. Either way, his words are not to be believed. Oh! OBS disconnected. No! After a long period of a good connection. Please tell me that was just a hiccup. Please tell me that was just a momentary hiccup. Dude, come on. Why is Xfinity so bad? Why? Okay, I think we're back. Yep, that sounds like Elaine. My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all these materials. Makes a change. Good for them. All of Elaine's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. Was that mentioned before, Tower of Gestalt? Is that a new name? Makes me think Gestalt is something to do with, I don't know, like souls or whatever. I don't know. At least all the media that I'm aware of that uses Gestalt and stuff, mostly Nier, has to do with souls. Or like the human consciousness or something. I never knew he got his hands on Renee's records that early. He may have kept them, but he never even attempted to use them. Didn't believe a word they said. Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. That shows he believed that the fate of the world to be predetermined. As for Elaine... it's been too long. I forget what he said. What would he have said? A guy like him, firm believer in machines but not headstrong enough. The world can be changed. It is worth persevering. Yes, that's how he used to think, at least. He created that procedure to save this world, yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. The result was beyond his ability to calculate. He died, having never seen the outcome, and there I was, left behind in the ashes of his dreams. Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did you read it, but deem his philosophy incompatible with her model? The very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you sick to the stomach. Well, don't worry. Because there's a whole new category of lunatic in town. Next to Dottore, every other madman looks sane. He once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. He's the one pining for things you'd sooner die than witness. Even the tiniest variable can make big waves in the present. Now then, allow me to put these incompatible fragments together in your stead. Here we go again, Xfinity, please! First, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the other. Nihil? the punishing Grey Raven. I still have no idea how nihil works in PGR. I just kicked my UPS. Oops. It's fine, right? Now search between these two extremes. Then the construction criteria. Variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. Input variables. Traverse the world, space-time, and civilization, then extract the essential nodes from the records to determine which variables they point to. The primordial power that differentiated itself from the void, the power of light. Yes, light. Records, Hyperborea. This is horrendously complicated. After all, I'm still missing a few key variables. I need to think this through again. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Like the frenzied scrawlings of a madwoman? Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can talk anyway. I'll assume you gave it a passing grade. I jest, but true madness often does start with trying to save the world. What would Arlecchino and Columbina think if they saw this incomprehensible hand scratch? They'd probably have me institutionalized. So would Rosalind. She's been dead for a while now. She doesn't know! That would be a little awkward if I ever had to, like, explain if that was ever brought up to me. Granted, Traveler was not the one who killed her. It was Raiden Shogun. But I did challenge her to a duel in front of the Raiden Shogun. I was just kind of shocked that she was killed right there. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face and that enormous dress she used to wear. Such a bizarre choice. What possessed her? Oh, and the clack of those heels used to drive me insane. No one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. I'm not crazy. I don't have delusional ambitions, and that's a clinical fact. The world needs a solution, but I don't need the world's validation. It's the world begging me for answers, not the other way around. Wait for next directive. Tea time. Ah. Higher. Why is it higher? What? Prepare tea. Polonia is using a built-in heater. Plate refreshments. Snacks! Fortune cookies. Eh. Not a fan of fortune cookies. Dude, it's not even level. Polonia's not even holding it level, bro. Okay, when he walks, it's actually level, but not while just idle. Oh, I'm lagging again. Cool. Okay. Oh, cookies to go tea? Let's see. They must be from the person who brought those documents. I see they're from Hotel de Board. Fortune cookies? From France? That doesn't sound right. Something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to the Fortress of Maripede's fun-filled meal collection system. Fortune cookies. Have a lucky start to your day. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. Huh? Early to bed and early to rise, get plenty of sun, drink plenty of water, then things will surely go well for you. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically going to save the world on the brink of existential peril. That's what I'm saying. I'm also saying that Xfinity is trash. Disconnected again. Not that you'd see this on stream, almost certainly not, but I don't know. It was going so well for a while. And it disconnected long enough for YouTube to think that stream is finished. You have got to be kidding me. It's actually freaking stupid. Actually insane how stupid this is. So if Restream keeps trying to send it to that, what does it go to next then? Oh, am I a freaking idiot? This is on unlisted. I'm so stupid. So, what is Restreaming streaming to then, right now? Let's make that public. I'm an actual idiot. When I made some of the past broadcasts unlisted, for some reason, it carried over, so this past stream on YouTube has just been unlisted as well. I'm so stupid. Granted, I guess with all the connection issues, I mean, I guess for anyone watching wouldn't have been really particularly enjoyable anyway, but why are so many things just going wrong? That's really, really disappointing. Well, holy frick. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, whatever. It's continuing. Oh, and it just dropped again. I scored the vacuous Tishna's Naya, Arlecchino's point of view.
召使い様、傀儡様の配下たちが全員待機中とのことです。いつでも行動に移せます。
I'm gonna have to. I'm renaming the stream anyway. I can't. I don't think I can do Columbina pulls like this. Of course, I could just keep the recording, but wouldn't be as fun. Lady Arlecchino. Dude! Can I at least finish a little segment? Get out of dialogue! before Xfinity starts being freaking stupid again. It's actually insane. Okay. Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given. Excellent. The only thing is there are fewer numbers than we expected. Looks like many of them must have lost their lives at the hands of the monsters released by the doctor. Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks and keep in contact. As you wish. Oh. Oh, those energy fields. Meet up a child? He's here? I'm gonna explore. How far can I go? I wanna see how big this thing is. Alright, well, with the internet issues and then me being so focused on internet issues, I never noticed that the stream was unlisted. I'm an idiot. I will, since I'm out of dialogue, I'm going to call it for this stream here. Unfortunately, I don't really want to do Columbina pulls, like, when the stream could cut out any moment again, like it's still screwing up like this. So, yeah, I'm going to call it for this. You know, thanks for watching if anyone is on Twitch or watching the VOD. I think this little bit, the one that was auto-generated by Restream after OBS reconnected, I did set it to public. I set the previous stream, the one I was doing for a few hours before I realized it was unlisted, as public as well, but of course, that's a VOD now. So, I guess what I'm going to do again is, since this is all recorded, I'm going to, no, it's a little pointless. It's not multiple streams, it's literally, it's one big chunk that was just unlisted, which I have listed again, so I probably won't stitch this together. Just because, yeah, it's literally just that big 2-hour thing and then this little tidbit. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I was really hoping to get more done today, but with all the internet connection issues, for some reason Xfinity is actually being so stupid. And just it being unlisted, yeah, that's, without me noticing, that's really disappointing. So, thanks for watching, anyone who's watching the VOD or anyone who popped in just now. On Twitch it should have been visible, but Twitch seems to immediately stop streaming and restart it again from timer 0 if there's like that sort of hiccup. And if you're watching the VOD, well, thanks for watching the VOD. So when will the next time I stream be? You know, since I don't know, maybe I should upload this and just unlist it as well and put it in the no, I think I will upload this and unlist the stream part, the stream VOD, just because I don't, through all these disconnects, I don't know what is actually going to show in the stream VODs. Some of it is going to be just like frame drops with nothing, just a frozen screen, basically. So yeah, I guess since I'm recording this, since I record all these as well, I suppose I will upload this, just as like a normal video. Next time I stream, if you're seeing this, will be, most likely Wednesday, around the same time as today, but it's not going to be Genshin. Arknight's Enfield, for people like me who are in Pacific Standard Time. I think UTC -8. I believe Arknight's Enfield opens up January 21st. Not the 22nd. 21st at 5 p.m. I'm not going to go in immediately at 5 p.m. I'm probably gonna, like, I don't know, open it, just make sure it runs. But I won't do anything in it until I can actually stream it. So, unfortunately, due to a variety of things, mostly internet connection, and also possibly length of this Archon quest, since it might have gone on, like, if it's any longer than 7 hours, then yeah, I'm not doing that in 2 days. Yeah, so Wednesday is going to be, I'm going to be streaming Arknight's Enfield. Hopefully, whatever crap is going on with Xfinity resolves. Oh look, OBS disconnected again. Very cool. Hopefully that resolves, so that I can have a proper, uninterrupted stream of Arknight's Enfield on Wednesday. I'm excited for it. Like, I enjoy Arknights, even though I don't, like, I do miss out on a lot of the lore. I mean, mostly from integrated strategies. I haven't touched integrated strategies in a while, but the overall lore in world building is still insane. So I'm looking forward to that. I do have an idea of how they explain, like, the operators, like Surtur, Levitain, or Aefiala, or Delia in there. I do have an idea. I'm pretty sure I did see something about how that was explained. But other than that, I don't really have other spoilers for the story. So, next time I stream Genshin, I'm looking to do that next week on Sunday. Just because I'm not going to be able to stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, unless I do it, like, super early afternoon, which I don't really want to do. So next time I stream, yeah, next stream will be Arknight's Enfield on Wednesday, January 21st. Probably around 7, 8, or 9 p.m. Pacific time. Next time I stream Genshin, continuing on from this, I'm looking to do that on next week, Sunday. Again, 7, 8, or 9 p.m. And then from there, Monday, I'm thinking alternate back to Arknight's Enfield, and then Wednesday, alternate back to Hightail. Or no. What am I saying? Alternate back to Genshin. Maybe Hightail, you know, since I've only streamed 2 days, and it kind of sucks to have day 3, like, 2 weeks after day 2. I don't know, I'll just have to see. Either way, it's gonna be packed. So, yeah. That was a really long outro, if you want to call it that. Thanks for watching again. If you're in stream watching this, thanks for watching the VOD. You're probably not in stream just because it keeps disconnecting. So, if you got here in the VOD, well, just thanks for sticking through, even through all the moments where I was just waiting for the connection to reconnect. Yep. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello? I clicked on stop.